Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Betty, and today in this tutorial we are going to be making this circle skirt together. So let's jump into it. Alright, so to start we'll need our yarn, the yarn you're going to use. So I'm going to be using these different two colors of yarn, and I'll need my scissors, then my hook, and I'll be using this 3mm hook, then my tape measure. And that will be all for now. And to start our work, we'll have to start with our band. So we are going to start with a band, that is a waistband. And to make your waistband, start with your slip knot, then start making your chains. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I have 9 chains, and it is a chain of, it is 2 inches long. So my 9 chain is 2 inches long, and what I'll do, I'll chain 1 to make it 10, 1, then insert my hook in the second chain from my hook and make a single crochet. Alright, then next will be a single crochet. Next is another single crochet. So here is single crochets all around until you get to the end of that chain. Alright, and this is how row 2 looks like. Next is row 3, and I'll chain 1, then turn my work, then I'll start working on only the back loop. Working only your back loop with your single crochets. So next I'll make a single crochet in my back loop. Next is another single crochet in my back loop. Next is another single crochet in my back loop. So continue with your single crochets in your back loop until you get to the end. Then alright, so this is how it looks like. Then next I'll chain 1, turn my work, and start again working on my back loop with my single crochets. So here we are just making single crochets in our back loop until you get to the end of that row. Then if you get to the end, you will chain one, then turn your work, then again continue with your single crochets in the back loop. So this is what we are going to go with until you make the size of your waistband. So if your waist is 40 inches, make your waistband that is 40 inches when stretched. So if your waist is 30, 35, you can still make that 35 or 30 when stretched. All right. Okay, I'll still show you how mine is and what I'm trying to say. Right, so continue, then I'll meet you when I have my 35 inches. Yeah, but it can be 35, 36, 38, 30, 40. Yeah, it is the same size. All right. All right, so continue until you get your waistband measurements. All right, here I am. I went ahead and made a total of 55 rows. That is 2 rows. I'm counting 2 rows to be 1. And I got the measurements of 26 when I've not stretched it. And when I fold it, it is 13 when folded together. And when I stretch it, it was up to 35 to 40. All right. So next it will be to join my 2 panels together on the wrong side of it before we sew it. So make sure you're sewing at your wrong side of your work. So do this, join your 2 ends of your waistband together and single crochet in each stitch. All right. Okay, so you pass that loop through this side that you're going to work on, then chain 1 and turn your work. After turning your work, you're going to be working on the back loop of this side, this back loop, then go to the other side, insert your hook in the front loop, then make a single crochet. Again, back loop this side, go the other side, front loop, then make a single crochet like so. So this is how I'm joining my 2 panels together. And make sure you're not skipping any loop. All right, the same loop of this side is the same loop you're going to grab the other side. So make sure you match or you balance your loops. All right, don't miss any loop. So now here, this is how it's looking like. This is the right side of it. Then I'll turn my work on my right side and start working. So to start working, I'll chain 2, then start making single crochets. 2 single crochets in the same space, 2. Next, I will make 2 single crochets in the same space, and again 2 single crochets in the same space. So here we are going to make 2 single crochets in the same space all around until you get back to the end. So continue and I'll meet you at the end of this row. Alright, so I'm now at the end of the row. And the next thing will be to slip stitch in that stitch like this on that chain 2. The next I'll chain 2, then make the double crochet in that first stitch. Then next I'll make a double crochet in that next stitch like this. In that same stitch I'll make another double crochet, and in that same space another double crochet. Next I'll go to another stitch, then I'll make a double crochet in that same space, another double crochet in that same space, another double crochet. So I'm making 3 double crochets in the same space in each stitch. All right, 3 double crochets in each stitch all around until I get back to the end of the row. Then yeah, I'll show you what's next. All right, so I'm at the end of the row and I have few like 2 stitches to go, which I have to put 3 double crochets in each space, that is each stitch, to finish up my row. And the next thing will be to slip stitch in that chain 2 space like this. Right, okay, so this is how our work is looking. We went all around with 3 double crochets in each stitch all around until we go to the end. And now we are continuing with the, I call it row 3 now. Yeah, row 3. We'll chain 2, then in that chain 2 I'll make a double crochet. Next it will be a double crochet, and next it is a double crochet. Next is a double crochet, and next it will be a double crochet. So this row you're going in with only double crochets all around. Make your double crochets in each stitch all around until you get to the end of the row. Alright, so I'm at the end of the row and I have few double crochets to go. That's one, then the next is the double crochet. Then next is to slip stitch on top of that chain 2 space. After slip stitching, you will make 2 chains, that is chain 2. Then under that chain 2, you will make a double crochet. The reason why we are putting a double crochet under that chain 2 is because I want my work to be straight. I'm not turning my work. So when I put that double crochet under that chain 2, it will make my work to be straight, right? So continue with your double crochets all around until you get 4 rows of double crochets in each stitch. Alright, so I'm back and I have few double crochets to finish my 4 rows. I went ahead with only double crochets all around until I got 4 rows of double crochets. So next I'm going to attach another new yarn, that is another color of yarn, and that is it. Now I'm attaching my yarn. Alright, so after attaching my yarn, I'll make a double crochet under that chain 2 like we've been doing. The next will be another double crochet. Next is another double crochet, and this is what you're going to be doing all around until you get 4 rows of double crochets in this different color that we have just changed. All right, okay, so continue until you get 4 rows of double crochets in this different color, then I'll meet you. Okay, I wanted to show you how to tie your tails before you cut them. All right, so after you tie your tails all together like this, like that, make sure they are tight. Then after you cut off the tails like that. All right, or you weave them in, whatever, anyhow you can do them. So this is how our work looks. So let me meet you after my 4 rows. Alright, so I'm back with my 4 rows of different color, and what I'm going to do is to attach back my other color that I started with. And to attach is the same thing that we did before, like so. Yeah, then after attaching, you chain 2, then under that chain 2, that small space, you make a double crochet. That will make us maintain and keep our line straight. All right, then next is the double crochet. So we are still continuing with our double crochets all around again until you get 4 rows of this different color. Then again you change back to this other color. All right, so that's how we are going to be mixing our colors. All right, so continue with this until you get the length of your skirts. Mine is not very long, is short, so I'll tell you how many rows I got all together. Then yeah, I'll show you what next to do. All right, so this is how my work is looking, and I went ahead and mixed it accordingly with the 4 rows in each color. And from this down part I made a total of 8 rows in the same color, that is 8 rows of double crochets, the same color. Then this side, these were 4, this is 4, this is 4, 4 and 4, then 4, which I made a 3 defined colors, then 2 pink, that is 3 purple and 2 pinks. Then down it was 8 rows but without any mix. So altogether is 28 rows. All right, so I have a total of 28 rows. All right, so next I'm going to attach the purple color on the row, on the next row. That will be the 29th row, right? Because these are 28 rows. So I'm attaching to start at 29th row. All right. All right. So I'll still attach my yarn. That is the color purple. Okay. Then I'll chain 2. And under that chain 2, I'll make a double crochet. Remember, we are making a double crochet under that chain 1, under that chain 2, sorry, to maintain the line. Next will be a double crochet. Then I'll continue with my double crochets all around until I get to the end of the row. All right, I'm at the end of the row, and what I'm doing next is to attach another yarn. So I've gone with only one row of this color and I'm attaching another color which is pink. Then I'll chain 2. After chaining 2, I'll make my double crochet under that chain 2 and continue with my double crochets all around until I get to the end of the row. So the next row I will attach the purple yarn back and go again with the purple yarn one row. All right, and always remember to chain 2 after attaching your yarn and make a double crochet under that chain 2 space. Okay, so then continue like I've explained, then I'll show you how my work will be looking. All right, so we are back and this is what I was saying. I had one row of purple, then one row of pink, then came back with one row of purple. So I have altogether 3 different rows. All right, so 3 plus 28, that is 31 rows. So we have a total of 31 rows now. All right, so we are making the last row, I think, here. And to start, I'll chain 1. All right, then in that same space, I'll make a single crochet. then next to be a single crochet, then next to be a single crochet, next is a single crochet, next is a single crochet, next is a single crochet, and this is what I'm going to do until I get a total of 15 single crochets. All right, when you get a total of 15 single crochets, then I'll show you what to do. We are finishing our work. This is the finishing. Then I'll chain 3, that is the 15th single crochet. I'll chain 3 on top of it, then pass my hook like that. All right, then single crochet again like this. All right, so next I'll single crochet in the next stitch, then again continue with the single crochets until I get 15. Then when I get 15, I'll show you how to do it again. I'll chain 2, then chain 3, sorry, then pass my hook under those loops, then single crochet. And this is what you're going to do for this row all around until you get back to the end. All right, so go and continue until to the end. All right, so I'm here with my designs and I'm done finishing my work, and this is how my designs look like. They are very pretty, and I have a total of 31 rows. All right, and the length of my skirt is 18 inches long, and I have a total of 31 rows minus the last row that we made with the designs, the finishing row. So go ahead and fix your waistband, make a chain. I made a chain of 150 chains, then put it through inside the band to make it tight. All right, and that will be all for today, and this is our results. So I'll say thank you so much for you starting with me and ending with me on this video. I appreciate your support. I appreciate you all for you engaging in my videos, liking my video much, and may the good Lord bless you all. If there's any suggestion, you have any question, please write it down in the comment section. And if you're new and you've not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so before you leave, and God will bless you so much. Thank you for all my returning subscribers. I love you all, and may God bless you all. I'll say bye bye. See you in my next one. I love you.